This is the Newswatch Nightbeat with Pat Van Zandt.
Good evening, I'm Jennifer Taylor. Pat has the night off. As we continue to celebrate the holiday season, families from all over the United States are making their way into Erie to take advantage of our many tourist attractions. WSEE Newswatch reporter Jennifer Mobilia is live in our newsroom with more.
Well, families have traveled from as far away as New Jersey, Hawaii, and even Toronto, Ontario to take advantage of the many tourist attractions here and to spend their holiday vacation and their cash right here in Erie. Splash Lagoon has become one of Erie's biggest tourist attractions, especially during the holiday season. Families have driven from all over the United States and even Canada this week to enjoy the region's only indoor water park.
Well, I love water rides, but I hate the sun, and it's winter and it's Christmas vacation, so we decided to look for an indoor water park, and this is the one that we found, and we came and we're having a great time.
And what do you think of our city so far?
It's awesome. It's awesome. My son loves it. He's 6, and it's great.
We actually really enjoyed the actual themes in the actual website, so we said let's give it a try. So here we are, enjoying it. This is our second day, so having a great time. Yep.
And what do you think of Erie so far?
Great. We've done some shopping. Unfortunately, my credit card won't be that happy, but did some great shopping here as well.
And the story is no different, just one exit away at Presque Isle Downs and Casino.
Come Christmas afternoon, we got busy, and we've been busy ever since. This is a great alternative to, for somebody looking for indoor entertainment.
And we won money, so we want to come back, and we're going to eat at the clubhouse. It's great food here. So really excited to play the games and just hopefully win some more money.
Now, representatives from Scott Enterprises say most of its hotels on Upper Peach Street are booked near capacity levels through New Year's Day. Reporting live in the newsroom, Jennifer Mobilia, WSEE Newswatch.
Thanks, Jen. Well, some tense moments at an area hotel this morning after guests were forced to evacuate. It all started around 1:30 this morning at the Country Inn and Suites. Several guests were taken to St. Vincent Health Centers because of headaches, nausea, and vomiting. Shortly after, the entire facility was evacuated because of high carbon monoxide levels.
Started evacuating the first floor immediately. Went up to the second floor. Pretty much found the same thing as well as a third. Got a hold of EMA, told them we had to evacuate the motel.
The guests taken to the hospital for treatment have since been released. Country Inn and Suites reopened this afternoon. A faulty pipe leaking carbon monoxide is being blamed for the death of a Mill Creek man. Authorities responded Christmas Day to a home on Techie Drive after a concerned family member couldn't get into the home. Inside, police found 83-year-old Robert Minnis and his wife Charlotte. Robert Minnis was pronounced dead. His wife is still listed in critical condition at Hammett Medical Center. Now, a formal ruling on the death is expected after toxicology tests are completed. An electric heater is being blamed for a massive fire in Summit Township that completely destroyed an auto garage there. Fire broke out at Route 87 Auto around 4:30 Wednesday afternoon. It took 4 volunteer fire departments to get the massive blaze under control. The building, however, is a complete loss. Thankfully, no injuries were reported. Good news for Milliken Township residents today. Township supervisors passed the 2008 budget without a tax increase. The $20 million spending plan includes money for capital equipment like new snowplows and police cars. Also included in the 2008 budget is money for regional assets as well.
We are able to do the funding for regional assets like we've been able to do in the past. We have $20,000 for senior health care and $25,000 for the lift and $36,000 for various regional assets like the zoo and so forth. So we're always happy to be able to do that.
The supervisors used some money in a reserve to help balance the budget. Also during this morning's meeting, members of the American Legion presented a check to the Mill Creek Township Police Department. The $3,300 is for the department to buy non-lethal shotguns and racks for those guns.
It's going to help us expand our weaponry range. We can buy some more less lethal shotguns that gives us another tool that's in between force and lethal force.
The new weapons shoot beanbags instead of bullets. The goal of the Mill Creek Township Police Department is to equip the entire fleet with the less lethal shotguns. The Erie Playhouse also showed its generosity by making a sizable contribution to the John Kansas Cancer Research Fund. Earlier today, actors presented a check for over $7,500 to the cause. The money was collected from theater goers who attended performances earlier this month. Now, collections for the Cancer Research Fund are no longer being handled by the Erie Community Foundation. The organization Community United for a Cancer Cure is creating its own nonprofit to accept the donations. In the aftermath of that deadly tiger attack in California, the Erie Zoo is taking its own measures to ensure your safety. A new $500,000 tiger exhibit is currently under construction at the zoo. Operators tell Newswatch when it comes to design, safety was a primary concern.
There's a manual, husbandry manual, that helps you with the heights and thicknesses and barriers and things like that. Also talk to some other zoos to get what they currently have and what's worked and what hasn't. So we went through a lot of research prior to the construction process.
Currently, the Erie Zoo has one white male Bengal tiger and will soon acquire 2 Siberian tigers. Still to come on the Newswatch Nightbeat, take a look at the construction that has shaped our region in 2007. Our special year-end review series continues right after Joey's forecast.
Well, we're watching a system that's rolling out of Texas tonight. How's it going to affect our area tomorrow? I'll let you know in just a moment.
And I'm Casey Cantz. Coming up on Sports Watch Nightly, it's a Thursday night filled with high school hoops. Stay with us. The highlights are right around the corner.
Check out the latest investigation from WSEE-I-Team. All day, every day on WSEE.TV.
Closed captioning of this newscast is made possible by Perkins. Breakfast is just the beginning.
Ring in the new year with Arrowhead Wine Cellars Dazzling Niagara. Available only at Arrowhead Wine Cellars.
Injured in an accident? Here's 10 reasons to call my law firm. Free consultations, no obligation to use our services. Calls are free or visit us online. We've talked to over 300,000 injured people. Free home and hospital visits. We advance all the costs, including investigations. We're experienced in all types of injury matters, and we've helped over 25,000 injured people. And there's never a fee unless we get money for you.
For a free consultation, call Edgar Snyder & Associates, 1-800-94-EDGAR.
If looking beautiful is important to you, or if you want to work with people in a creative career, and if the possibility of having your own business excites you, then pick up the phone right now and call Academy of Cosmetology. Get the facts you need to get started in one of the hottest careers, cosmetology. With the right training, a degree in cosmetology can open many doors. Call Academy of Cosmetology now at 814-838-7673 to find out how you can go from the classroom to a career.
One word says it all. Yes, the year-end sale at Holman Chevrolet. This is your last chance in an Avail for just $84.82. Or take home a new Trailblazer 0 down, sign and drive for just $259 a month. Over 350 new Chevys red tag price. Like an 08 Cobalt, just $11,995. All with GM's best warranty. Even if you're upside down, we'll still say yes. But only through Saturday at Holman Chevrolet, 1925 State Street. When you want it.
Holman has it.
Ring in the new year with Arrowhead Wine Cellars Dazzling Niagara. Available only at Arrowhead Wine Cellars.
This Newswatch Storm Team forecast is brought to you by Off-Road Express. Get out and play.
Hey, good evening, everybody. We're still trying to keep you in the holiday spirit for at least a couple of more days, and we've got some more decorations to show you. This is the Scully residence located at 5223 Bryant Street in Erie. And they got a house decorated out in its finest, absolutely gorgeous. Scully residence. Thank you for allowing us to come over and shoot your decorations. We appreciate it. Like I said, we're going to try to give you at least a couple of more nights here as we wind down the holiday season. But nice job, folks. Let's take a look at how we're doing as we check the AAA East Central Insurance Live Eye. Traffic moving well, and quite a bit of traffic downtown for this time of night on 12th Street. Moving along on a dry night across the area. Matter of fact, right now we have cloudy skies and 37 degrees. We checked the Storm Track 4D live Doppler radar. Again, picking up the radar sites from the 4 radars. We are picking up a little activity up towards Buffalo in the suburbs there. A little bit of light snow and up north of Rochester there. But as you head back along the lakeshore here, we're in pretty good shape. And we expect to stay that way as we head through tonight. Possibly seeing a little bit of rain moving in tomorrow afternoon with another system. What kind of day was it? 39 for a high, a low of 35. So normally we see 35 for a high this time of the year and 23 for a low. Go figure, right? 0.07 of an inch of precipitation so far today. With just a trace of new snow, that leaves the season still at 23 inches if you're keeping track. Around the area tonight, cloudy skies everywhere. Temperatures are generally in the 30s, a little colder over towards Bradford. Our friends in the Warren area tonight, let's pick you out. There we go. Cloudy skies, 34 winds southwest at 12. Live shot. Let's take a look at the Flatiron Building down on Pennsylvania Avenue. And that, of course, is kind of a quiet night over in Warren. No traffic coming off the bridge. And again, looks like a fairly nice, comfortable night over there, although it is cold out there. Take a look at our Weather Watcher reports tonight. Jen in the Borough at 35, Bill, Youngsville, 36. We got Jim out Mill Creek, 37. Larry and Penn State both at 35. Cap, West Springfield, 36. Pat, Union City, 36. And Leon Northeast, also 36. And you can pick up on the regional radar here just that little bit of activity we picked up on the local radar here up towards Buffalo and Rochester. Again, drying out as you head back across the lakeshore there. So we're in pretty good shape. Again, that will pull out overnight tonight. Here comes that next system out of Texas. You can see the snow out ahead of it and the rain. We got kind of a collage of weather here. I think we're going to be in the milder sector tomorrow, so looking for rain to move up here into the afternoon. A quick look at the futurecast bears that out. Cloudy skies for tonight. Then tomorrow, there's the rain coming in late in the afternoon. The rain kind of sticks around through the nighttime. Then Saturday, we wrap into some of the colder air, and that could mean a little bit of snow, maybe even mixed in with a little bit of rain on Saturday. All right, here we go with your forecast. Cloudy, chilly tonight, 32 to 28 degrees inland. For tomorrow, going to be cloudy and breezy, rain by afternoon time, 45 to 44. Looking ahead, kind of a messy mix on Saturday. We covered that, 39. Sunday looks like a few snow showers in the area. Monday, and of course New Year's Eve, again, kind of a mix of rain and snow. We'll have to keep our eye on that. People out and about on Monday night. And Tuesday, New Year's Day, well, it looks like it's going to be near freezing with some snow showers. Beyond that, some colder temperatures as we head into a brand new year. Can you believe that? We're almost done with another year.
It went by very fast. Wow. Very fast. A little slow in some parts, but very fast.
You wait for the holidays. You wait for Christmas. You wait for New Year's.
It goes like this.
Then it's gone.
I mean, December, you anticipate, and in a blink of an eye, it's finished. Well, if we put the boots away, get them back out again.
That's right.
Thanks, Joey.
Okay.
In 2007, the Erie region saw its landscape transform as several high-profile projects came to life. Here's more on the construction that changed our region in this year-end review. The Erie region counted down the completion of several major construction projects that have changed the landscape of our area. Most notably, the opening of the long-anticipated Presque Isle Downs and Casino.
I'm very pleased with the facility and the way it's turned out, and in the timing with respect to its construction and everything. I think a lot of people thought we couldn't do it.
Opening day in February welcomed over 10,000 gamblers. To date, visitors have wagered nearly $900 million, with close to $800 million in payouts.
Yes! Yes!
A $100,000 purse marked the September inaugural race as Presque Isle Downs invited thoroughbreds to its state-of-the-art track.
It's an experience that you just can't imagine unless you experience it. I mean, even just coming to a race is a great day for the family.
After 2 years of construction, a historic development on Erie's Bayfront. The $44 million Bayfront Convention Center opened in July with dramatic fashion.
It's an exciting evening. It's going to be hard to top this one. We've got the right weather in a beautiful spot with this wonderful new convention center.
As the convention center hosted several events in '07, work continued on its neighbor, the Sheraton Bayfront Hotel, and connecting parking ramp. Combined, this amounts to a $100 million investment.
Here we go.
One of downtown Erie's cherished landmarks celebrated a marquee moment. With one phase still to go, the Warner Theater enchanted audiences with its third installment, a $2.5 million expansion.
They did a remarkable job. It's beautiful, it's refreshing, it feels like big city, and I think we should really be proud.
Downtown Erie revitalization took center stage when officials unveiled plans for the new Center City. The Mercantile Building, a hopeful catalyst for upscale housing, retail, and office space to come.
There is real demand out there for downtown living, specifically owner-occupied condos, townhomes, loft condominiums. So that's what we're responding to.
In 2007, the Erie community also saw the expansion of its renowned healthcare campuses, with St. Vincent, Hammett, Mill Creek Community, and Lecom all constructing several facilities in the hopes of staying at the cutting edge of healthcare. During '07, even more developments for Upper Peach Street in Summit Township. New restaurants and smaller retail tenants are already up and running, while land for a new Super Walmart is ready to go. But as we welcomed new projects this year, there are others still in development, namely the Kohler Brewery Square project. With a change in leadership, a location transfer, and lost state funding, we are still waiting for that bigger and better Kohler.
You know, I thought the Kohler project was a good project, but it didn't come together. And you know, as with others that don't go, we are disappointed. But it happens.
But through minor disappointments came major successes. 2007 saw a historic year in construction, both in terms of projects, dollars, and windfall. Jennifer Taylor. The new year is right around the corner, and if getting into shape is your New Year's resolution, like it is mine, you may want to try something new. Taekwondo is an excellent alternative to the gym for those looking to drop a few pounds in the new year. We caught up with these students at Parks Taekwondo Academy in Mill Creek this evening. Instructors say the art of Taekwondo is a total body workout that incorporates discipline and meditation. More ahead when you stay with the Newswatch Nightbeat, the latest from Pakistan following the assassination of a powerful political leader. What's next for the upcoming elections in the nuclear-armed nation?
Start the new year off right with a luxurious American Signature Queen mattress set. Now just $277 during the lowest prices of the year sale at Value City Furniture.
Sight. Sound. Feeling.
Are you passionate for movies and music? At Ergo Audio, we share that passion. We have the newest technologies and best brands in the industry. Home theaters, media rooms, car audio, and more. Stop in today or call us to schedule your complimentary in-home consultation.
Notice how digital's made pretty much everything better, especially television. Digital TV's got better picture, better sound, more channels. In fact, digital's so much better that by law, all broadcast TV has to be digital by 2009. But there's a catch. Some TVs need an upgrade to get digital. You could even lose your signal. Get the facts. Visit dtvanswers.com to learn about television switch to digital. Or call this number to see how you can stay connected.
Tonight on The Late Show, Howard Stern.
Would it have killed you to wax?
Plus, Gwen Stefani and a question from the audience.
Can I sit on your lap?
No. Tonight,
Say goodbye to Santa's sleigh and hello to a Santa Fe for just $17,995 from now through Saturday at Dave Hallman Hyundai. See why Hyundai's better with an 08 Sonata. Hallman priced at $16,999. All with America's best warranty and always right on the price. Even if you're upside down, get a fresh start for 08. Hallman Hyundai, part of the Hallman Automotive Network, 21st and State Street. When you want it,
Hallman has it. What do I want from a car insurance company? Immediate coverage over the phone.
I want to start my policy with a post-dated check.
I want them to fax me proof of insurance right away.
I want to talk to a licensed insurance professional. And that's why I chose Safe Auto.
So I picked Safe Auto.
That's why I drive with Safe Auto.
So I called Safe Auto.
1-800-SAFE-AUTO. We keep you legal for less.
1-800-SAFE-AUTO. Safe Auto.
Hi, this is Major Paul Hurley, currently deployed to Manassas Air Base, Kyrgyzstan. Wanted to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to my parents in Erie, Pennsylvania, John and Janice Hurley. Look forward to seeing you soon.
You're watching the Newswatch Nightbeat.
In world news this evening, the future of Pakistan is in turmoil after an assassin took the life of former Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto. CBS's Drew Levinson has the latest.
It was a mob scene as mourners surrounded the coffin of slain political leader Benazir Bhutto. Just hours after her death, her body was taken back to her hometown for burial. She had just left a campaign rally Thursday and got into her SUV. An assassin approached, shooting Bhutto in the neck and chest. Then he blew himself up, killing at least 20 other people. In the hours since Bhutto's assassination, mourners and protesters have taken to the streets. Pakistan's President Pervez Musharraf has called for calm. In a nationally televised speech, he blamed terrorists for the murder.
And this has been done by those terrorists, those we are fighting with.
Many blame Musharraf for her death. Critics say the Pakistani government should have done more to protect her. Pakistan is considered a vital U.S. ally in the fight against terrorism. Bhutto's death and subsequent void at the top of her party could create a very unstable situation.
Here at the United Nations, the Security Council called a special session to denounce the assassination and to put the spotlight on Pakistan and its leadership.
Afghanistan's President Karzai met with Bhutto just hours before her death.
She sacrificed her life for the sake of Pakistan.
With less than 2 weeks to go before the parliamentary elections, the leader of a second political party has vowed to boycott the process, saying a fair and free election is no longer possible. Drew Levinson, CBS News, New York.
When we return, we'll head out to North Dakota as they celebrate a snowy record breaker. Stay tuned.
Get your exclusive Newswatch Storm Team forecast throughout the day by tuning your radio to the best variety of the 80s, 90s, and today. Classy 100.
Erie's favorites. The best variety. Classy 100.
Business moves fast. How do you keep up with the staffing needs of your business? Do you need qualified employees for the addition of a third shift? Are you searching for the right person to be an executive assistant? Does your sales staff need to grow? If you answered yes to any of these questions, it's time to call Advanced Placement.
Advanced Placement is the only call you need to make for industrial, clerical, and professional staffing.
The John V. Schultz New Year's sale is our biggest sale ever. We've taken huge markdowns up to 65% store-wide. Plus, pay absolutely nothing for 1.5 years. For example, this Broyhill sofa is now just $4.99. And pay nothing for 1.5 years. Save on Erie's largest furniture selection Come to our biggest New Year's sale going on now at John V. Schultz, Peach and I-90.
See the latest news, weather, and sports on the new WSEE-TV.
Something strange happens to people this time of year. They look for reasons to buy a new Toyota. We call it the Toyotathon phenomenon. Choose Sienna and get financing from 2.9% APR, or get $750 cash back from Toyota. Celebrate with 4Runner and get $2,000 cash back, with 0% financing for 4 years. There's never been a better time to get the new Toyota you've always wanted or needed. Hurry in. The Toyotathon phenomenon is going on now.
When the Red Cross received word that we would be receiving well in excess of 100 evacuees from the Katrina region, we knew we had to have emergency lodging, food. Scott Enterprises stood up unsolicited and said, we see the need. What is it that we can do to help? And what it was a location with motel rooms past the 3-month period at no cost to any evacuee. It takes the kind of commitment from Scott Enterprises in these times of need to make that a reality.
Highlights, predictions, injuries, field conditions, plus head-to-head crossfire. It's all on NFL Today every Sunday at noon right here on WSEE, brought to you exclusively by Shetler Lumber.
Thank you for staying with us on this Thursday night. Well, people in North Dakota are celebrating this year's Snow Angel World Record. The governor and first lady hosted the event at the state capitol on Wednesday. Each participant in the record-breaking effort got a replica of the Guinness Book of World Records certificate. The Snow Angel record was set earlier this year when nearly 9,000 people flapped their arms and legs in the snow. 9,000 people who had nothing better to do that day.
That's it. Nothing to do.
Nothing to do but get their bottoms wet in the snow and flap around. Not a fan of this. Not a fan of the snow. But they got the fun little replica of the certificate for the Guinness Book of World Records.
Is that right?
For their efforts.
What was that they got again?
They get the replica.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
It's better than nothing.
Well, we're not looking for any snow for the Angels here, at least tomorrow. We may need our umbrellas, though. Get some rain coming in the afternoon. Kind of a messy mix on Saturday. Maybe down the road we can make some snow angels. We'll just have to wait and see.
We're not going to get any certificates.
No certificates.
A Thursday night, which means we have that NFL report queued up and ready to go, as well as high school basketball all over the place tonight. The holiday tournament season continues. We'll bring you some highlights coming up.
You're having the little plastic dinners again?
Oh, jeez.
Woo, you go all out, huh? Of course, it ain't my business.
Well, what do you know about it?
I know about Applebee's new Steakhouse Classics. You choose from 3 of their best steaks, any 2 sides, plus a topping. It's the flavors that bring people together.
You know, you're really helpful. In a creepy, scary kind of way.
I do what I can. Applebee's. Get it together, baby.
It's the Big Red Riot today and tomorrow, 10 to 9 at Arthur F. Schultz, 26th and Cascade in Erie. It offers you the chance to shop incredible red tag markdowns on everything at Arthur F. Schultz. Nothing is held back. Select from Lazy Boy, Simmons, Beauty Rest, Sealy Posturepedic, Norwalk, England, GE, Hot Point, Maytag, Amana, and Sony at the year's lowest prices. 0% interest for 4 full years on all home furnishings. That's right, pay no interest till 2012. And remember, delivery and setup are free at Arthur F. Schultz, 26th and Cascade in Erie.
Hi, I'm Rachel Vendetti.
And I'm Cheryl Scott.
Coming up Friday on Mornings Live, rerun after rerun and reality. That's what TV lovers have experienced since TV writers hit the picket lines. It's another story highlighting the headlines of 2007.
And what's the weather like for the last weekend in 2007? And what's the start of the new year? I think things could be cooling off.
That's all ahead Friday at 6 a.m., where you'll never see a rerun, only on Mornings Live.
Welcome to Sports Watch Nightly. I'm Casey Canton for Gary tonight. Let's begin as we normally do with high school hoops. This is the opener from the holiday tourney at McDowell. You see the score: Northeast and North Alleghany, both unbeaten records, knotted at 68 late. Matt Triana hitting both of his free throws, giving the Pickers a 1-point lead. The Tigers with time left looking to score. Damian Founds called for the travel. That would lead to Triana hitting a couple more freebies, making it a 3-point Northeast lead. One last chance for the Tigers. Jeff Fink gets a good look. but it's partially blocked in northeast. Tops North Alleghany tonight, 72-68. The nightcap from McDowell, the Trojans hosting Milliken Mills. Jason Keim driving baseline, taking it up off the boards for 2. More from the Trojans. Watch this. This is Zach Spronati. He'll take it in and he'll drop the jumper off the glass. McDowell with an early lead, but back come the Red Knights. How about William Caesar? Taking it in, he will go up and get the friendly bounce, but McDowell would pull away. Spronati in all by himself. He finishes. Spronati finishing with 16 on the night, and then Bryant Kimball will find Jason Keim. Keim finishes again. McDowell over Milliken Mills tonight, 56-39. Iroquois hosting Fort LeBoeuf. We picked this one up with the Braves leading early in the second half. The Bisons working the offense down low. Nick Liberator, he goes glass for the easy deuce, and then it's Brian Yost finding the seam. He'll lift the jumper. He'll get the roll. The Bisons closing in on the Iroquois lead. Not for long, though. The Braves look to their big man. It's Matt Deason. The nice move for 2. Deason with 17 tonight. And then watch Jeff Harvey coming up with the steal. He'll take it in. Harvey will finish with the right, and Iroquois will finish with the win over Fort LeBoeuf, 53-33. We're back with more of tonight's show after the break. Stay with us.
Notice how digital has made everything better, especially television. Digital TV's got better picture, better sound, more channels. In fact, digital is so much better that by law, all broadcast TV has to be digital by 2009. WSEE-TV and the Northwest Pennsylvania CW have already taken that step and are the only commercial full-power digital stations in Erie. For more information on how you can see digital TV, log on to WSEE.TV.
It's the most magical time of the year. Experience advanced performance and technology at Acura's Drive Home for the Holidays sales opportunity.
Take advantage of attractive lease rates on the 2008 Acura TL for well-qualified customers.
All right, time for this week's NFL Report, brought to you by our friends at Off-Road Express, reminding you to get out and play. When the Cleveland Browns face the San Francisco 49ers this Sunday, they'll know that their hopes for a playoff spot rely on what's taking place later that night. However, as we march towards the final week of the regular season, the Browns still saying that winning Sunday's game means a lot.
The playoffs, they're out of our hands. We have no control over that. It's in somebody else's hands. So the only thing that we can control is what we do between now and Sunday, and then what we do on Sunday. So we're going to go out and we're going to try to play the best game that we can on Sunday to try to win the game.
It's not going to be a, worry about the playoffs and just go into this game and whatever happens. No, this is going to be a game where we have to focus. They have a serious defense, and we have to bring our A game.
All right, on the college front this weekend, the bowl games continue. Most important for this area will be the Alamo Bowl. Penn State faces Texas A&M. The game will mark the 500th for Nittany Lion head coach Joe Paterno. Paterno currently holding the record for bowl wins and appearances. The Alamo Bowl will mark the 34th time Joe Pa has made the postseason, yet he says Saturday's opponent will be as big a test his team has ever faced.
I don't know whether we've played anybody with more talent than Texas A&M. But what I've seen, in fact, I've just bounced a couple of questions off the staff. Quarterback looks like an awfully good athlete, great competitor. They run really well on defense.
NHL tonight, Pens and Caps from Mellon Arena. Pittsburgh down 1 late in the third in the power play. Olaf Kolzig making 2 dynamite saves, keeping it a 3-2 hockey game in favor of Washington. Ensuing face-off, though, the equalizer. Daryl Sador's slapper spring in the water bottle. It was a 3-3 game. We go to overtime in the extra frame. Sid the Kid Crosby dropping off to Sergei Gonchar, and the former Capital wins it for the Pens in overtime. A 4-3 final from the Mellon Arena. The Otters kicking off a 3-game road trip tomorrow night in Kingston. Now the trip will continue through Sunday, and that brings us to the topic of our center ice show. Besides all your highlights from the weekend, Gary and I will also count down our top 5 stories in local sports from this past year. We did have some hard choices just to mention, but we did get it down to just 5. We hope that you can join us for Sunday's edition of Center Ice with the Otters. It, of course, comes at you 11 p.m. right here on WSEE. Finally, action from the NBA tonight, Cavs and Mavs. Dallas up 3 early in the first. It's Dirk Nowitzki. Tough shot. Hits it. Dirk a double-double, 19 points, 20 boards. Mavs up 5. Cavs up 1 now early in the second. Pass finds Josh Howard from beyond the arc. Howard had 19. Mavs back in front. LeBron James would get banged around in this one tonight, but the King would have the last laugh. The loose ball, throwing it down. LeBron finishes with 24 as the Cavs get a huge road win in Dallas. 88-81 the final. Quick note for you, West Virginia University's Board of Governors is suing former football coach Rich Rodriguez, a buyout clause requiring Rodriguez to pay $4 million over a 2-year period. Also, the Villa girls tonight defeating Lasagne Collegiate 56-38 now. They play the number 2 ranked team in the country, Sacred Heart Cathedral Prep. That's tomorrow night for the Villa Lady Victors. As for us, out of time on this Thursday, I'm Casey Kantz. Thanks for joining us. David Letterman is up next. Have yourself a great night, folks.